This is going to be a quick one. As you can see, I'm sitting here, hair uncombed, still in my nightgown. I just have to reply to somebody who posted on my comments earlier. It's been a long time coming reply. You know who I'm talking about. Nat. Dear Nat, I just have to say, all of these endless apologies you keep posting and then taking down, while we appreciate you're sad for what you've done, hey, Julianne, here's the thing, we're not buying it. Why? Because your story keeps changing. You can't stick to one story. It keeps evolving, it keeps changing. You keep putting one up, they keep pulling one down. You keep just doing that over and over. You blame Steve, you blame Tina, then you apologize to them. You can't even stick to one narrative. Hey, always grateful. So, since you can't even figure out what the truth is, you can't have a consistent narrative. I'm not even sure what you're trying to accomplish here. So I can't speak for anybody else here except for my own self and my own opinions on this. Girl, stop it. Just stop it. Just no. Hey, Christoph fam. Oh, yeah. I was just reading the news too, and then I saw that Nat had put a comment on my, and I just have to respond because it's just been so strange. Nat and her constantly changing opinions. You know, Nat, here's what you're not getting. You've harmed real people. It's not just an internet game. There are some, not me, who, hey, Gingerly, who have who have been genuinely hurt in their real lives. These are the people you should be apologizing to. These are the people you should be showing up on their social media. Not me. You didn't hurt me. You didn't cause me pain. You didn't wreck my reputation. Nothing. I was nice to you because you seemed like you were a young girl that had all kinds of things going on. And I'm not going to be automatically ugly to somebody for that. But here's the thing, all these constant apologies, the only thing you're doing is you're taking the heat off of what's going on with what's her face, because people are talking about your constant apologies and they're not talking about her constant wrongdoing. So so let's knock that off. That needs to stop ASAP. As for me, I'm not going to watch any more of your apologies. I haven't been watching them since last week or so because it's just gotten ridiculous. Clearly, you need some kind of mental help. I hope that you get it. Then again, I'm not entirely sure you're a genuine person. I'm almost of the opinion that perhaps you're somebody that is been hired to do a hit job, a virtual hit job, I should say, which is basically to distract everybody from the real issues by using the constant apologies as a way to create division, to drive another wedge in what was going on. What is the motive? Christoph Ann, what is the motive behind the sudden screaming for attention again? I think it's distraction. I think it's deflection and distraction. Who benefits when she jumps on the internet and posts a long apology? We all know who benefits. The same person that benefited from all of the things that were sent out, all of the different things that were said to Michael Saltz. Who benefits? I'll tell you who benefits. It's without a box of Kleenex. So when we're talking about this, we're not talking about her. So that's basically what's going on there. I do feel like she needs professional help. I also feel others are behind all of this. Grateful, that's exactly how I feel about it. I feel like this is something that somebody, man, I really did not comb my hair. This is something you have to look at who benefits when Nat posts. Because the minute she posts, everybody starts talking about her and they leave without a box of Kleenex alone. I haven't been keeping up without a box of Kleenex, so I'm not sure what is even going on there, except that she posted a picture of a very generic fridge that she was trying to impress everybody that she bought. Girlfriend, if it's not a Sub-Zero, it's not even worth flexing over. So that's all I know about her recently because I haven't been watching. But the thing is, I'm sure that this is all to benefit her. It's when something legal is happening to the box of Kleenex, so without the box of Kleenex. Even though I need to stop using that word because this is my gripe about the U.S. supply line challenge. I can no longer get U.S. made Kleenex here. What I can get is South American made off brands or Rolla Charmin. The South American made ones are just here's a box of them, just like using sandpaper on your face. So I have them, but I'm not using them. I'm still using my Kleenex. So back to and I'm sure it's supply chain. Not using a blanket. Yeah, I'm not using blankets at least. So there's that. I try not to use blankets ever. I don't like using a roll of toilet paper either. I'd rather have my box of Kleenex. And I don't for the life of me understand why she doesn't keep a box of Kleenex or a roll of toilet paper at her desk. Maybe she doesn't have constantly dripping sinuses like I do. Who knows? But I think that this is all distraction. Natalie, honey, no one is ever going to believe you anymore because your story changes. I don't want to be ugly to you, but I want you to just knock it off. I'm going to pretend from now on you don't even exist. Even if you try to post my YouTube videos, as far as I'm concerned, you're not to be believed about anything. I didn't think at the time should be believed about anything either, but you weren't impacting me. So, but once I realized what a lying liar you were, for me it was just done. I will talk to pretty much anybody, but the minute they show that kind of true colors, and I always say people always reveal eventually who they are if you listen to them long enough. I'm not using my blanket, so this is I wouldn't use my blanket to put over my head right now because I just want to pretend la 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 that doesn't exist anymore because of the constantly shifting lies. Oh, so this will be the first, last, and only time I ever address you directly here, Nat. I don't wish you bad. I just wish you would just go away and get help and leave the rest of us alone. And apologize to Tina and Steve and Aaron. Leave them alone, but let it be known. Apologize more directly than you have. Posting all these videos is not the way to do it. Contact them. I think that Tina would be open to hearing your apology, but you need to apologize to her directly, not through the world. And then please take yourself off to get actual mental help somewhere. Not all. Nat said her blackmailer coughs in her CP of her own child. Do you think that without a box of Kleenex, wanted to say, Belinda? That's an interesting point, and I thought about that. If Nat said that about without a box of Kleenex, that would give without a box of Kleenex for Clinton rights. I'm just going to say that she would go nuts talking about, oh, I can't believe that I've been accused of this. This is the worst. This is the worst. I'm being harassed. I'm being harassed. They're thinking I'm doing CP. Think about it, because the CP allegation comes on the tail of the Josh Duggar thing getting ready to happen when he's been accused of CP. We all know that without a box of Kleenex wanted to go to the trial, and it was pretty much shut down by Amy. So there's that. So I think that, again, it's just too suspicious, the timing. Josh Duggar's going to trial in mere days for CP charges. And suddenly Nat accuses her of CP. All I can say is either she's getting quite a bit of money to do and say these things, or something is beyond bizarre going on in her mind. I can't really figure out which one it is. I know that Without a Box of Kleenex said stop trying to contact her to Nat, and I find that suspicious for so many reasons. Like I said, look at these things and look at who benefits from them. Right now, that would be Without a Box of Kleenex, because it sows enough dissension and suspicion in the community where everybody stops talking about her and they start talking about Nat. Frankly, I'm done with talking about either one of them. Neither are very interesting right now, particularly Nat's endless apology tour. I'm just over it. I haven't watched in a week or so. Okay, Nat, so that's the deal. You should get mental health and get off the internet. Get off the internet, and if Without a Box of Kleenex is paying you to do these things, refund her money and just leave the community alone. We don't care. And apologize. Apologize to Steve, apologize to Aaron, and apologize to Tina. That would be the best thing of all time. Okay, you guys, I'm going. I'm just not awake, even though I've had a full cup of iced coffee. I got to go have some more caffeine. Love you guys.